Fame credentials. He's the former featherweight, former super featherweight, former lightweight, former super lightweight champion of the world. Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de México, el legendario campeón mexicano, Juan Manuel Márquez.
Portillo with 14 wins, 7 knockouts, and they both are relatively very, very young men, and down goes Portillo.
Portillo's got to get busier. He needs to throw more jabs.
Against Miguel to touch him. He, by virtue of the fact that he's so good, there's a left hand that sends Rodriguez. Miguel went on the back of his lap and he slid almost off the ring into the ring apron right in front of us here. Jose Cobian says, "You're okay." He says, "I'm fine. Let me at him."
And dial to him. His record wouldn't indicate that. As you mentioned, 4-6-4 so far in his career. But I looked at his record and saw the guys that he was fighting.
Oh, man, he just got hit with the right hand that turned him sideways, and there's another one. And he's hanging on now and goes down, and Cobian is going to stop it.
A knockdown or two would really help Marquez in the scoring. Wheeler's in trouble again.
Yep, holding on.
He got caught walking in on that, Tom. He walked right into a punch.
And he's trying to hold on again. The last through round 10 gets nailed with the right hand. Wheeler won't let go.
Wheeler's in deep trouble.
Half a minute remaining. And Wheeler, smart enough and tough enough to grab and hold on.
And he just clamped down on that left arm.
And I tell you, he is rubber leg. He is that close to going down.
And if he goes down, it might cost him the fight.
I don't know, this round might cost him the fight.
I think Marquez has got a 10-8 round here. What happened?
Yeah, and he can punch. Marquez almost ran into a jolting uppercut, and he's got Chong obviously in trouble. Chong got hit and went down. He's
here, Duran in Mexico. Since then, all wins. He's going to get another one right now.
Yeah. He got hit with the right hand, and he came right back, and he put Chong down, and Chuck Hassett is stopping this fight. The ending of the round has saved him from going down, and there's a left hand and a right thrown by Marquez. Talk, of course, of Marquez, and down went Valenzuela flat on his back. Flat on his back. Count is at 5, 6, 7. I'm reading too much into it. I get the feeling that there's a lot of places he'd rather.
The guy simply bent on lasting the distance.
And that's the way round 8 will go into the books. And down goes Valenzuela.
Bell does not save the fighter. He had to get up and beat the count. So learning how to...
Goes the right hand, scores again, and Mingo kind of nods his head up and down as if to say, yeah, good punch. Mingo with a right and a left, neither one of which connected. Both were short. Marquez with those quick moves with Parada, and that feinting with the shoulders and bobbing and weaving and almost looking like he wants to jump at it. Mingo's got just a little bit antsy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's trying everything, but Mingo, as we mentioned, is a veteran who's seen a lot of it, Tom, been around for quite a while. He doesn't fall for all of those feints necessarily. Juan may be utilizing them all, but Mingo may not be buying many of them. So if that's the case, he can't really follow up with the punch. Mingo's going to need to get busier though.
Got nailed with the right hand, and he's hurt. He is holding on, got nailed with the right hand. Marquez hit him a dandy shot, and Mingo's on his horse and moving away. We're in round number 4 here of the scheduled 12-rounder. Just a few moments ago, and Mingo has been trying to fight here and fight his way back and missed the 10th round, but the odds would certainly appear to be against him. Still boxing well and moving well, but not doing anything in the way of scoring with punches against Marquez. We'll follow Mingo back to his corner, and Marty Denkin's not going over. So, I don't know. One of the men in his corner, Louis Mingo's his dad.
Can't see. Hell no. You want to go on or not? Can't see?
No more. The nose is troubling him so much. And one can certainly understand that. That's got to be very painful. And of course, bleeding. So it's all over. Round one of this scheduled 12-round championship go. Down goes Becerra. Hold on for just a moment. They're calling it a knockdown.
Knockdown at the end of round one, scored by Juan Manuel Márquez. He comes in, lands a right hand to the chest, another follow-up right top of the head. He bounces off the ropes and off balance.
His second title defense. And Becerra out of Panama, proving to be once again a solid fighter, and nice combination punches by Marquez has got Becerra not only down but in serious trouble. He's up at 8.
His legs are gone, though, Tom. Look at him.
I think he is
wobbling.
too.
He's wobbling.
Yeah.
Right.
Márquez, Vince está haciendo hacia adelante, está apretando.
Creo que aquí al pajador lo quieren hacer para atrás, le quieren quitar su agresividad.
Yo creo que está equivocando la pelea Vince, porque con lo tiene más largo él, tiene que boxear.
Bueno, estamos en los últimos segundos. ¡Ahí cae! Ahí cayó con una fuerte derecha y le están contando a Vince Howard un buen derechazo de parte de Juan Manuel Márquez que lo puso. Y ahí tenemos los final. Campanazo.
From what you've seen tonight, guys, is Marquez ready for the very best? Is he ready to fight for a world
think he is.
championship?
Now, Miss Lane is stopping him.
And that is it.
I think they should have let him go. Not that he was...
But knocked Zamudio down. Zamudio has taken those shots.
And that cut looks afraid, Tom.
Yeah, it's terrible. It really is. It is, for want of a better term, the badge of courage that fighters live with, fight with.
Yeah, but he's becoming handicapped by it. His corner and Luis Felipe are both going to have to decide whether or not he really has a chance to win the fight. He's in all likelihood far behind on points.
I would think so, and yet as you watch him, he's not without skills. Slips and moves, and I'm sure that the blood flowing into that left eye of his is obscuring his vision, or at least affecting it. And that's the right hand that Marquez has used effectively. There's one there. He comes staggering back, does Zamudio, and his gloves touch the deck, which of course is a knockdown. Marquez walks over and stands in the corner above us. He looks fit and ready in all business now, doesn't he? And now Luke Filippo's going to stop it, Rich. Not only was there a knockdown the second, but he took a look at that eye. 7th round of a scheduled 12-round title defense.
And I guess this brings credibility to Jupiter's performance. The fact that he has gone this far into such a tough fight. Maybe not really winning a round, but still really in the fight.
Hasn't fought in over a year.
He said that he had several fights lined up to come in and fight in the U.S., except he had visa problems and couldn't really come in, but he was in top shape and ready to fight.
He's on his horse, bouncing up and down and moving, dancing left, right, and away from Marquez.
They wanted Marquez to change speeds of the fight. In other words, to throw lots of punches and then slow it down a bit.
And does he jump all over Jupiter there a moment ago, Rich?
I just love when he doubles up with his left hand, Tom. I think it's just an incredible weapon when he goes body and head with that left hand.
Well, I tell you, Jupiter shows just how in the way he has made Marquez miss after Marquez has nailed him with some really fine shots. Boy, Jupiter is a fine boxer, and he keeps stepping in, moving in, and now he's in trouble. He got hit, and down he went. And he's on all fours.
He's not getting up.
He'll try. Got hit behind the head, he says. He's up. He said he got hit behind the head. That'll be interesting to see that in the replay.
He might, which people are much more organized, a lot more sense of responsibility.
And there's more money. Let's be honest about that as well. There he's got him really in trouble, and that's it. Jupiter offers no resistance as Vince Halpern steps in and stops this one. And Jupiter's...
右もね、拳を返した右フックですね。なるほど。左右両方ともいいパンチ持ってますね、マルケス。左のフックあるいは右のクロス、こういったのを得意にしています。チャンピオンのファン・マヌエル・マルケス。カウンター気味ですけどね。それもダメでしょう。どうだ、起き上がりました。しかしレフェリーが出てました。カウンターで右フックはね。その前に。
I'm sure. Honest to God, Nacho Beristain. Oh, right hand, short to the point. I don't think Garcia's going to get up.
That was a magnificent punch, Tom. A very unusual punch and a spectacular...
Culmina el séptimo episodio en Solo Boxeo. Manténgase en sintonía, que seguimos con... No, y aquí estamos en Solo Boxeo y en la esquina de Daniela Cobra Jiménez no lo deja continuar. La victoria por nocaut técnico va a ser para Juan Manuel Márquez. Está enfurecido el peleador puertorriqueño, la Cobra Jiménez, que quería seguir. Sin embargo, la portada y el dominio total de Juan Manuel Márquez. Losses por rojos es Reinante Yamili. Márquez tiene por última vez noqueó en 3 rounds en mayo, ya envió a la lona a Reinante Yamili. Excelente combinación, buen trabajo por parte de Juan Manuel Márquez. Y sigue lastimado Reinante Yamili, se va a incorporar, pero todavía le queda muchísimo tiempo a Márquez.
Combinación en la pelea puede terminarse en este asalto, ya que el filipino está lastimado.
Todavía no logra recuperarse, se notó ahí con el golpe que tiró Márquez. Ya va hacia atrás, ya no tiene pierna Reinante Yamili. Ahí lo acribilla, qué gancho de izquierda a la lona nuevamente Reinante Yamili. La cuenta protectiva por parte del referee se incorporará nuevamente, pero no sé si va a durar este asalto.
No, este asalto no puede durar porque Márquez está poniendo una parada, ya que Márquez cada vez que él se para puede hacer su pelea y dar sus buenas combinaciones que está tirando Márquez. Márquez tiene que poner presión si quiere ganar por nocaut, ya que yo pienso que todavía el filipino tiene golpe encima y no se ha podido quitar ese golpe.
Y ahí nuevamente a la lona Reinante Yamili. Así es que por tercera vez visita el tapiz Reinante Yamili. Se incorpora, está bien físicamente, va a seguir, pero ya psicológicamente 3 veces al tapiz se tiene que jugar juegos mentales en el centro del estadio.
Ahí recibe Márquez un gancho izquierda largo de parte de Yamili, pero no lo sintió ahí Márquez buscando acomodarle las cuerdas para hacer su pelea. Ahí la vuelve y le da otra recta más.
Otro recto
Márquez
de derecha.
Tiene buena pegada y buena condición y está preciso en los golpes que está tirando.
Y ya no se levanta Reinante Yamili de esta. Se acaba el combate, se incorpora, pero ya. ¿No? Mantiene la mano derecha arriba, pero ahí excelente gancho. Se lo conectó bien a la boca del estómago. Ahí tiene trastabillando a Baby Lorona, un uppercut de derecha a la mandíbula. Y viene la cuenta de protección a los 50 segundos de este segundo asalto. Está sumamente lastimado Baby Lorona. La cuenta llega a 7. Tiene que tomar un paso al frente para dejar saber a Draculis que puede seguir. Y bien decíamos, Juan Manuel Márquez tiene dinamita en los puños. Tiene medido y tiene 30 segundos para liquidar la contienda si así lo desea. Ráfaga nuevamente de uppercut por parte de Juan Manuel Márquez.
En este segundo asalto, Juan Manuel Márquez tiene 4 knockouts. Una vez más va a visitar la lona Baby Lorona. Recuerde que las reglas de la Comisión Atlética de Nevada indica que hay regla de 3 caídas. 7, 8. Se levanta, no se puede levantar y se termina el combate. Victoria.
Get fights and get his career moved along. This is a show me fight. And I'm just going to say,
is to show me if Walker belongs in this class. I don't know if he does. And right now, it doesn't look like he does.
He had never been knocked out, but he had never been in against a guy like Marquez, who has 3 first-round knockouts.
Come on, to me. Come to me.
Marquez, he beat the 3 former world champs, both for a WBA world title. Oh, what a right hand to start it. Different class. Get it. It's over. Barry Armstrong's going to stop it right there. Oh, man. What a scintillating, devastating performance.
Competing who 3 rounds and also kept fighting. And in certain states, certain commissions are given instructions to their judges to give the fight to the guy who's trying to fight, often whether he lands punches or not.
We saw Leonard Doreen get a controversial decision over Raul Balbi a couple of months ago because Balbi seemed to feel that he had won the fight and Doreen kept fighting.
Judges like to see a guy finish up strong in a fight. Regardless of if you won the fight or not, they really hate to see a fighter just take off and quit fighting at a certain point.
And one thing Peden has going for him here is that Marquez has hit him a lot, but clearly has not been able to discourage him.
Yeah, Marquez has hurt him sometimes this round too.
Where's the bucket? Put the bucket.
You can't fight like that.
It's over.
They're going to stop the fight as Robbie Peden throws up in his corner. You saw him vomit into the bucket, and you heard Roger Bloodworth say, you can't fight like that.
Who's sick?
Marquez tried what he's saying, and
Third combination, and down goes Medina. A 1-2-3 right to the head.
I don't know if this is the right thing for
Another uppercut that lands. A right hand.
him.
Here, Mario.
Medina connecting a couple straight punches.
Did not take time to try to hold and hug and clutch and grab. Medina tried. I would think that Juan Manuel Márquez would start throwing a little bit of a jab over the tie. There he goes to the left hook. That's a hard punch. Down goes Medina. Have the ring doctor look at Medina. That's it. That's a good decision. Juan Manuel Márquez.
Pacquiao in the world. They're doing damage to each other. They're coming forward. A lot of times people see a brawl, they think that's a good fight. And he drops him with a big right hand. Big right hand. He's in a lot of trouble. See if he can wither these last 20 seconds. Got 20 seconds to go, and Marquez will come in for the jump on him. Tries to get him turned. It won't take a lot. Marquez trying to finish the deal here. Remember, Casamayor has never been knocked out. He's down again, and that's it.
And he's 10 years younger. And he's fighting in his hometown. And he's supposedly the stronger man. And he's hurt. A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz.
Well, it's over because he doesn't know how to clinch.
Can he make it out of the ring? 35 seconds to go. A very brave Juan Diaz will probably go back to fighting.
A experienced fighter would probably clinch, but I don't think that's what he's going to do.
And look at Marquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body and try to set up the finish. And what a right hand. And that will be that.
What you just saw was a...
Marquez opening up again. He finds the target. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. There's blood trickling from Marquez's right nostril. He may have decided that he wants to step up the pressure.
Everyone is up through the middle. That's where the most effective punches are.
Katsidas is tiring. His feet are starting to get sloppy, and his head is responding more to the punches. The crowd knows it. The crowd wants Marquez to come on. He's looking to finish. Watch the combinations flow.
He knows how to break those shots up to the middle, too, when the guy's trying to clinch.
You're watching one of the greatest combination punchers ever to function in the sport.
The variety of punches from so many different angles where Katsidas can't even see them.
And Kenny Bella stops the fight.
Great call.
Fight. Nothing dramatic yet. Mika looks like he's come to fight, though. And that's the danger of a guy 37 fighting a real good and former champion at 25.
Trying to counter Juan Manuel Márquez, kind of leading back and coming in with a 1-2 straight left hand down the middle, which caught Marquez coming in. Oh, there you go.
He caught him with a shot, and he may not be able to recover from this. His eyes are shut. It's all over. They're going to get the doctor in there. It scored a first round. It's not scored. It is a first round knock.
Nosotros mismos, ¿no? Prácticamente dice que él es el mejor porque es invicto, diciendo que si no eres invicto en el mundo del boxeo no va a ser uno de los mejores, sino tiene el temor a tener una derrota. ¿Por qué? Porque saben que con una derrota, 2 derrotas, ya prácticamente la gente te está retirando. Creo que esa cultura la inició ya Floyd.
Te digo porque he tenido, yo en mi récord de peleas, son 62 peleas, de esas 62 han sido 6 peleas y he regresado en cada una de ellas por la forma en que prácticamente me han robado.
It's over. Juan Manuel Márquez is the champion.